Hello and welcome to QED Stata 5 from Part S2. So simple descriptive statistics and then t-test. So we'll just do the I'll put the comments in as well. So I'm going to compare the overall mean in 2019 with the historic 2015 mean. Simple command, summarize that variable first, so just descriptive. So that's told us that now it's 14.667. So from the 31 observations we have in 2019, the mean is 14.67, and we're told it used to be 15.8 in 2015. That was doing a really bad year. It was 15.8 in 2015. So given this mean here, it looks like it's come down. But of course, it could be that there's some sampling error. It could be that in actual fact it was just as high this year, and this is just sampling error. So we need to do a test of that. So if we add in a one sample t-test, put here. So t-test that the mean of this variable was actually 15.8 in 2019, which is one sample t-test. So here the null hypothesis would be that the mean in 2019 is actually 15.8. The alternative hypothesis could be that it's less than that. So we might do a one-sided test. Let's see what we find. Okay, so here's the test. Testing up, this is 15.8, and against an alternative hypothesis less than that, the p-values come out as very small, which is telling us that if it's true that in the whole of the islands, in the whole of Indonesia, sorry, the mean this year was 15.8, just as bad as it was in 2015. If that's true, then if I've got a random sample of 31 observations from Indonesia, and that's the mean, the chance of getting in my sample of 31 such a low figure as this is 0.0025, so 1/4%, so highly unlikely. This is less than, well under 1%, so I'd say I reject that null hypothesis at the 1% significance level in favour of the alternative hypothesis, which would be that there's been a decrease in the level of haze, or a decrease in that extinction coefficient. So it does suggest then that there's been a fall. How does it relate to how does that result relate to the confidence interval that we see in here in the output? So that's this confidence interval here. Well, that is telling us that based on the data we have, we can be 95% confident that the true population mean is somewhere between these two values, 13.919 and 15.435. Now, that top level, 15.435, is below the 15.8 we're testing. So if we're 95% confident the true mean is somewhere between 13 point this and 15 point this, then that does indicate that it's going to be below 15.8. So it's consistent with the results of the hypothesis test. In actual fact, this suggests that because we're 95% confident in here, we would reject at the 5% confidence level the idea that it's not equal to 15.8, which is why that figure there comes out as less than 5%. But because this is lower than the test value, it means that we can be confident it's less than that, so it's consistent with the results of the hypothesis test. I think I will go on to the independence t-test in the next video, so this one doesn't get too long. So thanks for watching.